Welcome back to the channel. Doing something a little different today. We are going to make a few upgrades to our U-Haul CT13 so that we can take it out for a mid-winter camping trip. Check this out. Welcome to our garage where the U-Haul is stored most of the time. One thing that we've wanted to upgrade on this thing since we got it was inside the closet here. So this thing here, this closet, was originally set up with like a set-in curtain rod. There's just two pieces of wood that are glued into the inside of the cabinet here, and there's loose wiring and stuff kind of all over the place. We plan on fixing all of that, but the thing that we're going after is we're going to build a set of shelves that fit inside this cabinet, and we're going to do it using no screws, and it's going to support itself. So I'll show you what we're using for materials and kind of what we're thinking for how this is going to go together. For the uprights on this shelving unit, we're using just 2x2s. These are from Menards. Nothing special at all, but we had them left over from the other camper project, so we're going to reuse them here. For the shelves themselves, we got this 3/8 thick, or I'm sorry, 1/2 thick birch plywood. This is actually nice stuff. It's sanded both sides, so it's nice and smooth, and should work out really well for this. All right, so for the uprights in here, to make this easy, we're gonna make the upright 28 inches tall, and then our upper shelf is gonna be 3 inches below that at 25 inch. So we're gonna cut all those uprights and then get them in here and kind of mock up where we want the shelves. All right, here's all the uprights cut. We're gonna put a couple of these inside the cabinet inside there and kind of mark out what height we want the shelves. And then we'll mark out how we're gonna notch these out so that we can put the uprights in and then kind of wedge the shelves into place. So here's the magic of what we're doing, and I can't take credit for this. My wife found this on Pinterest, but essentially what we're gonna do is at each height of the shelf that we want, we're gonna cut a notch just like this, so that when this is sitting in there vertically, you can shove the shelf in at an angle and then pop it right down into place. And the width of the shelf going from one upright to the other is going to spread these uprights out and hold them nice and sturdy against the walls. At least that's what we're going to try. So we're going to cut this out, and then we'll mirror that cut at this height on all of these uprights. Literally perfect. Yeah, follow me for more woodworking advice. Jeez. Little known fact. I do not like carpentry work at all. Those of you that can do it and do it really well, I'm really happy for you. I really respect the talent. I do not have any of it. So don't expect anything incredible from me. So we tried to test fit this one time and it did not go very smoothly. So a couple of modifications we're going to have to make to the uprights. At the top here, we are just going to have to cut off this hook so that the top shelf can kind of just set right in place. And then the second shelf here, we're actually going to extend this arc here so that you can get the shelf further in at an angle and then lay it into place. Here is the end product. Here's what it looks like inside this cabinet right here. So we did have to elongate these cuts right here to allow the shelf to go in at an angle and then set down. Kind of the same thing at the top. We had to elongate those cuts to narrow the 4 uprights here. Just like that, with, I don't know, what, $30 or $40 worth of material and about an hour worth of time, we now have 2 extra shelves inside this closet here where we can now store larger items underneath, pots, pans, other stuff like that. And then we each get a shelf for our clothes so that we can put maybe a weekend's worth of clothes on each shelf to maybe eliminate the need for a duffel bag. So all this took was 4 2x2s for the corner and 1 2 foot by 4 foot sheet of birch plywood so that we could cut both of the shelves out of it. That was all we needed, just a jigsaw to trace these cuts out and then measure these up once you get it in here, and voila. Welcome back. So in Wisconsin, when it's above freezing in the middle of February, we go camping. So we are at a campground locally and we're going to do some winter camping in our U-Haul. Alright, so we just got camp set up. With this thing it's pretty easy. You just let the legs down, unhook it from the car or the truck, and we're actually going to make some lunch before we do anything else. We have to go run out for firewood and some other things, so we're gonna eat lunch first. And really popular camping meal is an MRE. We actually got this from our friends in Alaska. They sent us one of these. We visited them and we went camping up there and we all ate MREs. They're kind of fun to open. So this one is vegetable crumbles with pasta in taco style sauce. I don't know if this is going to be any good. So temperature right now is like 31, 32 degrees maybe. So for Wisconsin in February, this is warm. All right, let's see what we have in here. So here is the main course. Oh, French vanilla cappuccino powder.
Ooh.
Nice.
That'll be good.
Will be good. Raspberry applesauce.
Ooh.
That's the heating unit right there. Chunky peanut butter. Crackers. Oh, no way! Twizzlers!
Oh, nice.
Twizzlers nibs.
Oh, the nibs too. I love those.
We got a spoon. We got a chocolate chip cookie.
Nice.
In here we've got Tabasco sauce, moist towelettes. What is this? Toilet paper, salt. We have beverage-based lemonade right there. And I'm assuming this is gum or mints. So we're gonna get the heating unit. This heating unit all set up to get warming up the vegetarian taco pasta. All right, so all we did was add just a little bit of water to this heating bag. Oops. And we'll put it in there and see. If it doesn't get warm, we're gonna have to boil water.
True. You can always do that.
I think while we wait for the vegetarian pasta stuff to warm up, and it actually is working, that heater, I think we're going to boil some water. I want to make a cup of coffee. It's only about 12:30, 1 o'clock right now. So we'll boil this up, and then I actually want to try some of this French vanilla cappuccino. I think while we wait for the water to boil, we're gonna have some chunky peanut butter and a cracker. So here's a first look at these crackers. Looks like a cracker. Oh, this one, same thing. There's your MRE cracker. And some chunky peanut butter. Not bad.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Like I mean, don't get me wrong, the crackers are a little bland.
Yep.
Expected, but they're not as like dry as I thought they'd be.
Yeah. These are halfway decent crackers.
No.
Huh. All right, next up on the snack list, while we're waiting for water to boil, is applesauce with raspberry puree. That's actually pretty good. Wow. Give that a crack. That's pretty good, actually. It's like, yeah, giant go-go squeeze packet.
Mm-hmm. Dang. That is good, actually.
Yeah, this stuff is pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah.
So here, I'll show you guys what this looks like, I guess. There you go. Applesauce with raspberry. So I was gonna have a cup of instant coffee, but I want to try this instant cappuccino. They say you can make this right in the bag. I think I'll just pour it into my cup here. Actually smells really good. I'm sure it's equivalent to gas station cappuccino. Oh, not bad. I think we should dive into this cookie too. I'm more of a chewy kind of cookie guy, but I'm surprised by the flavor and the fact that they're not. This isn't a super dry cookie. I'm surprised. You knew this was coming, right? So this instant cappuccino in the MRE is actually pretty good. We're gonna add a little instant coffee to it to, I don't know, make it grow up a little bit. I love sugary coffee drinks as much as the next person, but maybe not with lunch, huh? Ooh. And just like that, you have a coffee house cappuccino. So our main course here has been heating very nicely in the provided heat pouch. So it is time to sample the vegetarian crumbles and taco pasta. Suppose you gotta tear it open like this, huh? Of course it didn't tear all the way. Oh, it actually smells pretty good. All right, here it is. Kind of looks like chili and noodles, sort of. Huh. Well, it's actually not that bad. Taco pasta, chili pasta type thing. Not my favorite, but not the worst.
That's a pretty good review as far as MREs go, I think.
Here, try that.
I like these kind of noodles. I think that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you can tell that it was in a foil pack for
Yeah.
for how long? Mm-hmm. But you actually get a decent amount in this little package. It doesn't look like much, but there's actually quite a bit in here. And the entire MRE together, there's quite a bit of food in here. For this camping trip, we're at State Park in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful little spot, and it's one of the only places around that has camping year-round. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of the camp, and I think we're going to enjoy the fire for as long as we can, and then head inside and make dinner. So here's camp. There weren't, well actually I should say there were a ton of different campsites to choose from, but we were trying to look for one with a little bit of separation. I think there are people down that way, and there's some other people coming in from the state park over here, but we're thinking in the evening that traffic should die down. So here's our U-Haul. This thing is the easiest camper in the whole world to use. It's super small, weighs almost nothing, tows effortlessly behind the Durango. Fire's going. Our plan with this is to just have as big a fire as we possibly can for as long as we can stand it. It's 32 degrees or so right now, and we're holding up just fine. So yeah, here's our view from the campsite. There are a few other campsites through the woods over there, but it's pretty deserted being February. What do you think? What do you think? You like your little coat? Are you eating moss?
Got her little dirt veg.
Yep. That's Maya. She's gonna be 12. Best dog in the world. And this is Ruby, also known as Reuben. What are you doing? It's getting dark, and let's pretend that I actually stopped snacking and eating since I ate lunch. Exactly. So for dinner, nothing fancy tonight. We have those freeze-dried camping meals. We have 2 of them. So I'm gonna get some water boiling, and then when this is done, we'll actually make those. We're gonna try to eat them outside by the fire. So this is a Peak Refuel. This is a beef stroganoff. And this one is a ReadyWise. And this is pasta alla vodka with chicken. While this water heats up, I'm gonna hang out by the fire. full of water. Let them sit for, I think these say 7 to 12.
And looks soupy, but good.
Oh, did I put too much water in
No,
there?
it's okay. Wow.
Shoot. That one's called for more than this.
Yeah.
But this looks pretty good.
Looks good though.
I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to see that, but sure does look good. It's pretty good. Wow.
Ooh.
That's better than I
Tastes
thought.
good, though. That's good.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a good flavor.
I put a little bit too much in here.
That's right. Ooh. Yeah, this one's good too.
Wow. This one. This pasta alla vodka with chicken.
It's good.
I added too much water, so it kind of turned out more like minestrone soup, but that's really good though. Yeah.
Yeah. Success.
Okay, we're gonna chomp dinner. Enjoy the rest of this fire and then maybe head inside. Good morning. We slept okay last night, got down to about 28 degrees. I did change dogs. Ruby decided to go sleep with Mom. So I think we're gonna get working on some coffee right away and some breakfast and then work on packing up. For breakfast today, we have another one of these peak refuel meals. This is breakfast skillet, so it's eggs, sausage, potatoes, and peppers. I think we're gonna eat this here and then get to packing up. Smells good. I saw this yesterday. We like to do Starbucks medium roast instant coffee. I know it's instant, but it's actually pretty good for what it is. After we finished coffee and our breakfast, we decided to pack everything up and just get on the road. We had spent enough time outside in the cold and we were done with it. If you guys like this video, let me know. If you want to see some more adventures with our little camper, let me know down in the comments. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much for that. If you haven't subscribed, give it a shot. I appreciate you all very much, and I will see you in the next one.